Hey sports fans, welcome to this week's edition of Tahoe Sports Line. We've got Commissioner Tooney and Coach McLaughlin here. We're going to talk some golf, but before that, let's talk about Facebook.
All right, our winners last week, Josef Armin won 2 captain's passes to Lake Tahoe Cruises, and Jenna Hausers taking away $25 to Sushi Pier. You can play too. All you have to do is log on to our website, laketahoetelevision.net, and it's under the contest tab.
All right, Coach, we have to, talk about a local loss here in the community to the coaching community.
This was a big one. Sadly, right after the South Tahoe baseball game, Truckee baseball coach Mike Ellis, one of the most respected coaches in all of Northern Nevada, passed away tragically from a heart attack. He was only 46 years old. I've met him several times. He will be missed.
No question.
Okay.
All right, well, tough to move on from that, but let's talk about the Masters.
All right, well, first thing you got to know is understand the course. Augusta National does not have a rough, but it has lots of water, and it's in the middle of a forest and bunkers. And it's also, in the last decade and a half, has been linked into one of the longest courses on the tour. So that's something you have to know about the course.
Yeah, it's also a course that you're going to want to avoid 3-putting on. So I think the guys who can get the ball to the green and then consistently make it in 2 or less will be some good options to pick if you're going to put money on the Masters.
Sure, and statistically speaking, the person or the most likely candidate to win the Masters this year is someone that's already won it, knows the course, doesn't 3-putt. That's why I'm not there, but I think it's going to come from a previous winner.
All right. One thing we find about the Masters is people that drive the ball with the right to left fade generally have a pretty good advantage. That's why I'm picking Bubba Watson, because there's no rough. If this guy has a lie anywhere on the course, he has the ability to make a shot and give himself on the green in good spots. And he's proven it before. He's won before. That's why he's my pick this time.
He barely won his green jacket, if you do remember. That was one heck of a hook shot it was out of the trees and the mulch. That was crazy. That was a great win for Bubba Watson when he did win the Masters and his green jacket. However, I'm going to go with a popular pick this year. I'm going to go with Rory McIlroy. His ball striking is incredible, and the way he's been playing this season, this is a Tigerless Masters, right?
Correct.
We have no Tiger in the field, and I like Rory's chances this year.
I'm going to go with a local kid, Chris Holmes from Edgewood. I think he is money to win this one.
I heard he's a pretty good ball striker.
He is pretty
good.
I
was
which
told.
PGA Tour event did he win to get into the Masters?
All right. So I'm going to go with Adam Scott. He won it last year. He knows how to perform at Augusta. He's, second on the tour this year already, playing really well. And, I just think that you need that previous experience to do well. A lot of pressure, a lot of eyeballs. And, as you said, Tiger's not there this year. So I think it's wide open. Kind of tough to handicap and pick this. But if anyone's playing well, he certainly is.
Well, there's one good dark horse we should talk about, Martin Laird, who's very young, but he's in the top 20 of all the major statistical categories, and he's an extremely good putter. You never know with an event like this. If they can get on the green, anybody who gets on the green and gets hot with the putter, like Phil, they can turn and win this thing very easily. So it's going to be a lot of fun watching this thing. It's always a fun event.
Hey, and there's no 7, the Eisenhower tree?
Mm-hmm.
It's not there this year.
Really?
It's not there. Yeah, they had to take it down.
And no 3-putts, so that's why you and I aren't playing in the Masters.
Not allowed to 3-putt there.
All right, that's going to do it for this week. Make sure you log on to our Facebook page, and we'll see you next week.